Y'all ready for this?
Oh, he was ready for that.
Dude, I love the Lego Movie.
Me too, bro.
Welcome to the MOVIEVERSE Podcast. This is episode 7 now?
I think so. We have so many episodes now. We don't even know what episode we're on. So.
Yeah, it does feel a little bit crazy that it's episode 7 now.
Yeah,
like it doesn't feel that we've gone this for it doesn't feel like we've been doing this for 7 weeks.
No, it doesn't. Damn, 7 weeks.
7 weeks.
That is kind of weird,
right? Exactly.
Wow. Well, we're here though.
Yeah.
And we're not stopping.
Before we go any further, I kind of wanted to test you a little bit.
Well, bro, we just started.
I know.
I'm getting tested already. Okay.
I wanted to see how well you know my set.
Okay.
One of these steelbooks is new. Can you see which? Can you decide which one?
Can they see?
No, I don't. I can read them off real quick.
You can put a picture.
Yeah.
You send me a picture, I'll put it up though.
Yeah, I have American Psycho.
Quiet Place, The Batman, Carrie, Coraline, Dune Part 1, Forrest Gump, Hacksaw Ridge, The Hunger Games, Battle of the Star 6, so all the Hunger Games movies, Matilda, Saw, the Saw Collection, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Suzume.
And Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Suzume.
No.
Oh wait, can I get another guess?
Yeah.
Oh,
Suzume would have been, it was the second one.
Oh, okay.
So, you were kind of
Forrest Gump?
Yes. Nice.
That was my first guess. But
nice. I actually,
I
I got that a couple days ago. So, yeah, add into the collection a little
Hell
bit.
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't actually expect you to get that.
Really? Okay. Fake.
Anyway,
I got it.
Quick rundown of what we're going to be doing this episode. We've got a little bit planned. We have you have some news that you want to talk about a little bit?
Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. We're probably just going to be kind of just going with the flow here this episode.
Yeah. Also,
I have
headphones.
a few. Oh yeah, we do have we have headphones now, and I can kind of hear myself. So
yeah, it's kind of
trip up on my words. That's probably why.
Kind of weird, but I'm with it.
I actually really like it. It's kind of like we're in a real life Discord call. It's kind of weird, but I really do with it.
We have a little guess the rating segment, bringing that back from episode 2.
Yeah, we had to bring back some of the segments. It's been a minute, so
we're trying to bring back things like 2 takes and a lie, but it's kind of.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that one too often because we don't want to give.
We want to do quality over quantity.
Exactly, and we don't want to give away too many of our takes right off the bat. Mm-hmm. We want to kind of save
because we have some takes that will absolutely
I have
break your mind.
I have some takes that would make a film bro probably have an aneurysm.
Me too. I have takes that make you have an aneurysm.
Yeah, and I have takes that make you have an aneurysm. Everybody's got takes.
Yeah, we're having hella aneurysms over here.
Yeah, everybody's got hot takes.
Yeah, so we're doing guess the rating, and outside of that, I don't really have. Oh, and we're doing a PvP.
We are doing a
PvP.
PvP. That is right. We're bringing that back. Mm-hmm. Do you want me to tell you the theme of it?
Sure.
It's not really on theme with anything else that we're doing. I just figured I'd do it because it's a genre.
Yeah.
I specifically really like posters in this genre for the most part. It's horror movies.
Oh, horror movies. Okay.
And they're especially old horror movies and some new horror movies, they're notorious for having really good posters.
Okay.
So I think I've got some good ones in there.
All right, perfect. I'm excited for that. What do you want to start with though?
You have some news you want to talk about. We can open with that.
Okay. So we were talking just a little bit before we started filming about X-Men 97.
Yes.
And you said you just recently finished.
I just finished it, which I was behind, yes. But I did finally get around to finishing it. It's fantastic.
I haven't gotten very far into it myself, but I wanted to ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
So as you're watching X-Men 97,
yes,
how do you feel about the music or the score of X-Men 97? Fantastic?
It's
it's really good.
It's up there, dude. Especially the opening intro.
Yeah.
I think it's just the X-Men 90s theme. One of the best themes for an animated show of all time.
Wow.
The music is so good.
Oh, so it's really good.
Yeah, pretty much everything about that show is top to I would put it over 90% of the MCU.
Really? Wow.
That might be the best thing the MCU has put out.
Wow, that's a bold statement.
I don't think it is. I think a lot of people would probably agree.
No, I'm not saying they don't agree with you, but that's a pretty bold statement. You're cracking open the.
Yeah. Nice.
I mean, I might as well do mine. But that's how that leads into my news.
Right.
I'm glad that it's good because the news is the Newton brothers, the people that apparently have made the score for X-Men 97, are confirmed now to be composing the score for Daredevil Born Again.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I'm excited for Daredevil when that comes out.
That's awesome.
But like, imagine like a cool like creepy score for Daredevil. Like, ooh, it's got me thinking.
That's actually cool. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, for sure.
And again, if you haven't seen X-Men '97, I've been telling this guy to go watch it for a long time.
Yeah,
it's so good.
I definitely want to get around to it like as soon as I can. It's just shows for me are such a big time commitment.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's all.
It is only I think it's only 8 episodes.
Yeah,
so.
I'll definitely get around to it though, for sure. It's like higher up on my list than a lot of other shows. I also got to watch Avatar.
True.
Things like that.
True.
So.
That one isn't too long though, so
yeah,
that shouldn't be the hardest one to try and get through.
But yeah, that's like my only like really new news. Which is, I'm honestly kind of glad.
Do you know what they're doing for us? Like, because obviously with this storyline, they went with like a lot of like Magneto's like centered stuff. Like, I'm gonna try and stay away from spoilers. But have you seen who the villain is gonna be for season 2?
No,
really?
I don't know anything. I haven't watched the show.
Oh I don't know if I want to say it then.
Then don't say it.
Okay, I'm not gonna say
fine.
it because that reveal is crazy.
Yeah,
like it's a good ending. Like
I'll get to it.
It leaves you wanting more.
I don't think it will take too long for me to get there because I do really want to watch it.
Yeah, and it's made me kind of go back and watch the older show a little bit, and
really,
I think I have to say the X-Men might be my favorite superhero like team as of right now.
They're not my favorite, but I do really love the X-Men.
In terms of movies, probably not, but just overall.
No, not movies. Like, because even me, like, I probably like the Teen Titans more than I like the X-Men.
Might be,
but that's just like
fair, but
that's just me.
Yeah, that's fair. But X-Men is just they got some good shit.
No, X-Men, dude. Yeah, X-Men is stacked.
I have the X-Men up here.
You do. You've had the X-Men up there for a good minute.
I did just add a few of them though, like Storm and Beast just got added.
Yeah,
I got those from
added your X-Men Lego collection.
Yeah, because the set only came with Wolverine, Rogue, Magneto, and Cyclops. Mm-hmm. I got the other 2 off of like the mystery packs.
And you said there's another one coming in today, right?
Yeah, I have the brown suit version of Wolverine.
Oh yeah, that's
for
awesome.
The minifigure coming in.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go bankrupt.
Yeah, you probably will.
I also have a Deadpool minifigure coming in because
Yeah.
after Deadpool and Wolverine, I kind of had to.
You're
yeah, no, I'm but do we want to get into the guess the rating?
Sure.
All right. Cool. Do you want to go first?
Do you want to explain the little theme?
Oh yeah. We are doing a little bit of a summer blockbuster themed.
Yep.
Guess the rating because summer is kind of coming to an end right now.
Yeah, it is coming to an end.
What's the date? It's August
8th, 9th.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, we just thought we'd do a little bit of a summer blockbuster themed one.
Yep.
And we're just going to go back and forth.
Sounds good.
We're also adding a little bit of a new, not necessarily like a new rule, but we're going to be like if a movie comes up that we like feel kind of strongly about.
Yeah.
We can like actually like we're gonna like actually try and like discuss whether or not we think the Letterboxd rating is accurate, or
if
like
we agree
too
with
high
it.
or too low.
Yeah.
We're just gonna discuss it a little bit.
Yep.
So
sounds good. All right, you want to go first?
Sure.
All right, cool.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. So this is the first one.
First one.
I gave that 5 stars.
You did give that 5. I gave it 4.5 stars. It's a fantastic movie.
So how many can I be off? 0.2?
0.2.
Okay, so
if
I'm
you
going to
go,
say
4.6. 4.6? No.
Oh, what is it?
It's 4.2.
What?
Yeah.
I hate
that. There's only been one movie to get a 4.7.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like an old Japanese movie called like
Is it like Okaja?
No.
Or not that one?
No, it starts with an H. I can't remember how it's pronounced.
I don't know.
Either way, it's the only one above 4.6.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So yeah, it didn't even get like a 4.3 though, which feels kind of crazy for Back to the Future.
Suck. Yeah, Back to the Future is such a like an iconic like.
Yeah.
Like I love that movie.
I would have expected it, especially on Letterboxd, to be like really high because like that's one that people have in such a high regard.
That sucks.
Yeah.
All right,
your turn.
All right. The Lion King. OG Lion King.
That's a good movie,
dude.
too.
I love that movie.
That
so
movie's
much.
so good. That's probably one of Disney's better. Like
for sure, I'd agree with you there.
I'm gonna go 4.1.
4.2.
Nice.
Yeah, you got that.
And we had the same rating for the
Yeah, we did.
That's actually kind of funny.
Right, what's next?
Okay. I would probably say that Lion King is...
I'd agree with it. Lion King's a good movie.
For me, top 2 is probably Lion King and Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
In terms of like older Disney movies, but
yeah, I have to definitely go back and watch some of them, but the Lion King is definitely up there.
I grew up on...
There's no doubt.
I grew up on all of like the Disney movies. Like me and my family had like the VHS.
Yeah.
The VHS
I didn't
tapes.
really have that.
So yeah, like every Sunday, me and my family would just like pop a Disney movie in and just watch it. It's one of my more like notable movie memories from like growing up.
Oh, but, okay, sweet.
Yeah. My second one though is Twister.
Twister. Oh, so just like the original one to the one that's out now. Which that movie, the new one is so trash.
You might get a lot of flame for that.
Really?
Yeah.
David Cornsweet, funny enough, and I think like the leading actress and David Cornsweet are the only two people in that movie that can act. Glenn Powell sucks in that movie. Who else is in that movie? Oh my God. What is it? Anthony
Ramos.
Dude, he's on my Dane DeHaan list. I fucking hate watching movies with Anthony Ramos in it. I cannot fucking stand him, bro.
I haven't.
I don't even know why.
I don't know why either, because I like him in Hamilton.
You just don't like Hamilton.
Well,
I haven't really watched Hamilton.
Hamilton just isn't really for you.
It's not. But it's like, even outside of Hamilton, I could care less about Hamilton. Like, Hugh Jackman was in The Greatest Showman. I don't care. It's just like...
I feel like you might like The Greatest Showman a little bit more than you're giving it credit for.
I haven't seen it. I haven't given it any credit.
Because, like, to be fair, musicals aren't really your shtick most of the time, which is funny because La La Land is like one of your favorite movies of all time.
La La Land's just like an outstanding. That's just a
good movie.
Yeah, it's like a Pink Sheep sort of situation.
Yeah, but I do think you'd probably like the.
I just can't stand Anthony Ramos though. Anyways,
that's
Twister.
So interesting.
I give Twister. I don't know how much people like Twister.
I'll give you a little bit of a clue. This next one, you're like it has a 3.4 on Letterboxd. Twisters.
Oh, okay.
It has a 3.4. So
I think this one probably I'm just going to say 3.8.
For Twister?
Yeah.
No. It has a higher rating than the first one. Twister, the original, has a 3.3.
What?
Yeah.
There's no way Twister is better than Back to the Future.
No, Back to the Future has a 4.2, not a 3.2.
Oh, my bad. I was about to say.
No, not a if Back to the Future had a 3.2.
So Twisters is higher than Twister?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
You haven't even seen the first Twister, but you just don't like Twisters.
There is no way the first one is worse than that.
Do you think, because you said you thought Glenn Powell was bad in Twisters.
First of all, I hated his performance.
That's literally the only reason people are going to see it. Like,
I hated it.
Like,
it wasn't good.
It's
just another Glenn Powell movie where they force him to like the leading actress just to be quirky.
So do you
funny.
think that it's his fault, or do you think he just was given a garbage script?
Like, okay, so what happened is my thing with Glenn Powell, because my thing with Glenn Powell was like it's up and down. So I started off not liking Glenn Powell because he was in all of these movies that were kind of just like garbage script, like throwaway movies, in my opinion. Like, I didn't really like it. Every time I saw his face, it was outside of Top Gun Maverick. That was a good one.
And you didn't watch Devotion either, did you?
No, I didn't see Devotion. But it just seemed like everything was popping up, and I just didn't like it at all. Yeah. And then I saw Hitman. I was like, wow, this he can really act, even though
he helped write that movie.
Yeah, but even in Hitman, all of his characters kind of have like that boy sort of energy, and it's just kind of like that.
Really, his
typecast kind of pisses me off,
I guess.
But it's like after he did Hitman and was able to show off his ability, I was like, all right, he should be taking better serious roles now, and he's still doing like the shit. So it's like, I don't care.
I guess you're just in the minority here because people
I'm
are
fine
really
with
liking
being in the minority. The minority doesn't change my opinion at all.
No, that's fine. I'm not saying that you should let the majority change your
I know,
opinion or anything like that.
But it's like, I can't stand
I'm just surprised how far away from the majority you are on this one, because people are really liking Twisters.
Because like
the Escape Pod, both them gave it an 8.
After Hitman, I was like, Glenn Powell could probably play Batman. Now I don't want him to play Batman. I don't want him to play Batman anymore.
I remember you did say that movie reinvigorated your hatred for him.
No, it turned it around. Yeah.
Yeah, but Yeah.
That's crazy though. I did not expect that rating for Twister.
I was just taking some customers, and like pretty much like all of them were mentioning Glenn Powell going in. It's like, oh, this might just be like for the people that want to see Glenn Powell.
But I think that feeds into my point.
Yeah.
Is that it's just kind of like Glenn Powell's in this movie, so I'm going to watch it regardless because it's Glenn Powell. And no matter how good or bad his script is, they're going to say he did amazing.
I will say, though, after Top Gun, because that was the first thing I ever saw him in.
Yeah, he's good in Top Gun.
After Top Gun, I was like, okay, he seems pretty cool. Mm-hmm. And then I watched Devotion with him and Jonathan Majors, which Jonathan Majors did a pretty good job in that movie too. Yeah. I can't remember all the stuff that happened with him. Like that feels like so long ago at this point. But he did a good job. But that was the movie where I was watching. I was like, okay, Glenn Powell might actually have some chops. Yeah. Like he's pretty good. Like
Hitman was that movie.
Like he has for me, Devotion. I watched that and I was like, he has some pretty good like emotional beats in this movie. Like I'm excited to see where he goes. And then I saw Anyone But You, which it's just a cheesy rom-com. So with Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney, it's not bad. Like it has some moments, but it's not great.
It's not something I'm like dying to see.
And then obviously Hitman, we both like. I haven't seen Twisters yet, so I can't really speak on it.
Twisters is trash. I don't know.
Apparently, it has a higher rating than the first one, though.
Yeah, I mean, I might be wrong there, but I think Twisters is garbage.
Maybe you'll think that the original Twister is even more garbage.
Maybe.
And then you'll end up agreeing with the ratings in a way.
I don't know. Anyways, my next one.
Your next one.
For Guess the Rating. God, we've steered so far off.
Talking about Glenn Powell for some reason.
God. And Anthony Ramos. God, don't even get me started on that. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace.
What is that rating, Ginger Boy? You got that?
2.5.
2.9. Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
That's way too high.
It's the best prequel, so...
That is a crazy opinion of yours.
Yeah.
That is a crazy... He thinks that Phantom Menace is the best prequel, which I think is insane. I don't think any of the prequels are great, to be honest. Like, I don't think any of them, like, exceed, like, 3.5 stars at most. Mm-hmm. I think the best one is Revenge of the Sith, though.
Phantom Menace is definitely the most well put together one out of all of them. I
just think that's a little bit crazy.
Like, number 3 has, like, number 3 has the highest highs, but the lows are very low. Number 2 is just garbage, and 1 I think is just, it's not great, but it's still like, I think it's the most well-rounded one out of all of them, so that's just why it's my favorite. I take the Mustafar fight over everything else in the entire trilogy though, but that's like the only thing that, like, without the Mustafar fight, the third one's trash.
You don't like the intro? Like, you don't like the intro of them like going into like save Palpatine with like the starships and like the...
Yeah, I'm saying like there's some cool moments in there. It's just like, I think 1 just as as a whole, as an entity, is just better than Episode 3.
Like, for me, the first 2 are like down here.
Yeah.
And then the third one is like up here. If this is like the top, the third one's right here, and then the first 2 are just down here. I don't like the first 2 at all. I'm a prequel hater, by the way.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna sit here and praise those movies. I remember you used to think that the third one was like the best Star Wars movie of all time. And then you rewatched it and it went down to 2.5 stars.
Yeah, because that was a lot of me just how I remembered it as a kid and everything. And
which I think might be a little bit of the reason of like why those movies are getting such like praise right now is because the people that are praising it right now are the people that remember watching it when they were kids.
Yeah.
Which I get it.
And it's fine.
I'm not like gonna complain.
Like I said, 3 has high highs. It's just the whole movie's kind of trash.
Yeah, just
all of them are pretty trash.
Writing.
The originals are so much better.
Exactly. Yeah. The originals are so much better. I would say
some of the sequels are better.
I would say The Force Awakens and like you can hate me if you want. I don't care. Last Jedi is better than most of the prequels.
Yeah, I mean that's honestly fair.
Like, I think that movie does more to help Star Wars.
I think Rogue One is probably better than all 3 of the prequels.
I haven't seen Rogue One I've seen that movie like maybe once or twice. So I got to rewatch that movie to like truly,
it's cool though.
I do remember it being cool. And there's also movies like Solo, which
Rogue One is like one of those like immersible Star Wars movies where you feel like you could actually like live there.
I guess, but like I just don't really remember connecting with any of the characters all that much.
Yeah, I mean that's still one I'm like need to revisit. Yeah. For sure. But
apparently,
I still think it will be
apparently
better
the Andor show is really good. And he's a character in Rogue One, so
yeah, maybe
I gotta go check that out.
All right, what's your next one?
My next one Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2. Oh god, that's like one of the best comic book movies of all time.
I might be able to get behind that. I do really like that movie.
Dude, don't disagree with that. That's just...
I don't necessarily know that me personally if I'd have it that high.
It's so
but it's really good, and I totally understand people having it super high.
I'm just going to go 4.
Yeah, 3.9.
3.9? Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back on the board.
All right, cool.
Is that my first one I caught right?
I think so. How many have I gotten right and wrong?
I think you got The Lion King. Did you get The Lion King right?
I guess 4.1 for The Lion King.
Okay, yeah. So you're
what did I guess for the second one?
You were wrong on the Phantom Menace.
Okay, yeah, I was. I got that wrong. Okay. So
you better not have cheated on my paper. I saw you peeping.
I can't even read. I can't
even read that.
I can't even read that.
I can't even read.
I can't even read that shit.
Damn, bro. What you trying to say about my handwriting?
Not that, just that it's upside down for
me. All right, what's Finding Nemo?
Oh shit. Damn. I love that movie, by the way.
Dude, this is so good. We need to get a sponsor.
Yeah, dude. Body Armor, if you want to sponsor us, we will happily do that.
Dude, this shit is good as hell.
This is Tropical Punch, and it's fucking good.
Buy it now. We need that sponsorship.
We do.
All right, what is Finding Nemo?
3.6.
Wrong.
Damn. What is it?
4.0.
Really?
Yeah.
That's 4 stars.
Yeah.
Good for Finding Nemo.
I know. That's such a good movie. It's such a wholesome movie.
It is. I
love that movie.
I just didn't really think that.
I think it deserves it.
High. I think it deserves it too.
Yeah.
It's really good, but I didn't think other people would necessarily put it that
Why?
high. Yeah, but I feel like it was
Who hates Finding Nemo?
Nobody hates Finding Nemo.
That's
but
what I'm saying. Finding Nemo has 0 ops, bro. Like there's no way.
But like there are movies out there with like 0 ops that
Bro,
have like,
you said that so like
I know. But like they're like
there's many movies with 0 ops.
But like that have lower ratings. Like Spider-Man 2.
No, I feel you.
Spider-Man 2 has like no haters out there. I mean, I'm sure it has like I'm sure there
Spider-Man's
are people out
different,
there.
Though.
Spider-Man is different, but Spider-Man 2 is one that the fans can
Spider-Man opinions are more
agree.
Like subjective, I feel like.
Yeah, but I feel like Spider-Man 2 being one of the better Spider-Man movies is something that most Spider-Man fans could agree on.
Yeah,
right?
most.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. And that has a lower rating.
But that's obviously going to have more haters than Finding Nemo.
True. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just a little bit surprised.
All right, bet. What's your next one?
Pleasantly surprised too.
Yeah, no, me
it's
too.
a good movie.
Love Finding Nemo.
Men in Black.
Oh shit. Men in Black.
Have you even seen that one?
I feel like I have, but it's had to have been like forever.
Yeah. I don't like the second one as much as I like the first one. The first one is like
I'm not gonna be able to like debate you on anything because I have no idea.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna say Shot in the Dark 3.6.
Yeah, 3.7.
Really? Are you for real?
3.7.
Okay.
Yeah. Shit. All right.
I had no. That was just a lucky like. Just I don't know. Just throwing something out there. I have no idea.
All right.
All right. The Lion King again, but it's live action.
I don't like that movie.
I like it.
I don't like. I can't stand that movie.
Why?
Because it made $1 billion.
How do you feel about Mufasa coming out?
I couldn't care less.
Really?
Dump it in the trash. I don't care.
You don't care about Mufasa at all?
Not in the slightest at all. Like I don't like. I'm
kind of excited for that movie.
I am like I just don't see like why we need it. Like
I don't really know either. I'm excited for it.
It also just might be because I just didn't really care for the first live action one.
And that's fair.
But yeah, 2.9.
2.8.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
So you rated it higher. That's surprising.
I was just going off of what I think Letterboxd would give it.
Yeah.
But damn. Okay.
I like that. I'd probably I'm not gonna shoot out a rating. I'd probably say it's at least a 3 though.
Cool. I don't know if I've given it a rating yet, but like
it's just a Lion King, but it's real.
Yeah, which bothers me. It just doesn't like the point of animate. Like it's not even live action. Like it's just CGI. Yeah. The entire movie is just pretty much CGI. It's like you just went from like hand-drawn animation to digital animation. Like you didn't do live action at all.
No, I do agree. It's just kind of funny.
And that's kind of how I feel about parts of the
I just
newer,
don't
Little
hate
Mermaid.
it. Like I just don't care.
I just hate it. Like I if it hadn't have made $1 billion,
it made $1 billion.
It made $1 billion, dude. If it didn't make $1 billion, I probably wouldn't hate it as much.
I didn't even know it made $1 billion.
Because like I don't think it deserves that.
No, $1 billion is kind of wild. That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, it's one of the highest grossing Disney movies of all time.
That's kind of bad.
I think at least. Like I'm sure that there are other Disney movies that have made more. And obviously I'm just counting Disney movies. I'm not I'm not pooling in Marvel movies because obviously Endgame made almost $3 billion. Yeah. So like
Jesus.
There's only one movie that's made more money and it's Avatar.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, is Endgame like the second highest? Wow. Good for Marvel.
I think the third one is also Infinity War too. So
really?
Like, yeah.
And so they're two.
It's literally all just Disney movies down the highest grossing movies of all time.
That's crazy. Did you have one more or?
No, that was it.
Okay, cool. You want to do the PvP then?
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
You don't have any like discussion topics you want to go into?
I have like one quote from James Gunn that I wanted to bring up, but I can talk to you as you get that ready.
Okay, cool. It shouldn't take long. I have all of them pulled up.
Yeah. But yeah, so I saw there was this quote from James Gunn that just made me feel really good about the DC. Because everyone pretty much by now, if you've watched like any of the episodes, knows I'm a huge advocate for James Gunn and running DC. I think he's going to do a phenomenal job.
Yep.
Wearing my DC shirt on today.
Hell
I had to buy some new shirts to support.
You got your James Gunn flag right behind you.
Oh yeah,
the flag within a flag.
Yeah, flagception. But his quote basically says, "We are not putting hundreds of millions of dollars into a film where the screenplay is only 2/3 of the way done," and that really resonated with me.
I like that
because it's like he went on. I didn't write it down, but he went on to say like how he's seen that happen time and time again, and it just always leads to a disaster, and it leads to like a half-baked movie.
Exactly.
So it's like, and Marvel has fallen under that before.
Marvel
as Marvel has the highest highs in superhero movies, like period, now. But like, it also
DC has DC definitely has the same potential if it's done right. I will say though, I'm a little bit tired of people acting like the MCU was like perfect before phases 4 and 5. There were some stinkers.
Yeah, no,
like
there
in
was.
Like phases 1, 2, and 3. I'm tired of acting like the MCU has always been perfect.
Yeah,
it's released duds before,
it
before
has.
Phase 4 and Phase 5 came along. Like the worst MCU movie came out, for me at least, came out in Phase 2.
Wow. Okay.
Thor: The Dark World.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that one's kind of low for me. I've told you about that. I always saw that as like a low budget Lord of the Rings. And I think it's cool for what it is.
And there are some moments in it. Like I will say, like that one moment where he like catches the hammer.
That is so sick.
Dude, that shot is probably one of the coolest Thor shots.
Honestly, which is really surprising. It's from that movie,
right? Exactly, because like there's like almost nothing.
Like it's not great, and it's honestly not really even good. It's just
like, mid. It's just so mid.
I'd say it's like below mid.
Yeah,
but it's like not necessarily like trash.
It's not garbage, but it's
just in that weird area.
Yeah,
I don't know. But that's the thing. I think just movies that just get pumped out, usually they're like a 50-50 chance of being good. And usually if it is good, it's just people hyping them up too much. So it's like, I love that DC is starting their universe with quality control.
Yeah. And that, I like 100% agree with you there. I would 100% want them to keep the like scripts like good and making sure that those are finished before they start.
For sure. Yeah.
Like, I don't want them to try and just rush these projects out for us just because we're like clamoring for them. Because we are clamoring for these projects to be out.
Trust me.
But we also want them to take their time.
No, for sure. Like I want them to be good.
We don't want them like we don't necessarily want them to be pumping out 3 DC movies a year. Yeah. Like I'd be fine with one good DC movie a year.
Exactly.
As opposed to
and they're still doing Elseworlds projects too. Exactly. So we can still get like out of the box movies, which that concept alone, like DC Elseworlds, has grown on me over time.
Yeah.
Because it's like, because people love the Batman, and just because the MCU would never like really do that. you know?
Yeah.
It's like the MCU wouldn't start like a whole nother movie trilogy right now of just Iron Man unless they were going to tie it into the MCU.
Yeah, I will say, I think that's because the MCU sort of started with more unknown characters.
Yeah.
Like, because like the Avengers before the MCU were not like they weren't like an A-list team. Mm-hmm. They've only become an A-list team since the MCU.
Which I think is awesome.
Yeah, and I'm so happy about it. Like, the Avengers movies are awesome. Mm-hmm. But I feel like since this one is starting out with the more like profitable characters and like the more like well-known and household names, like Superman and Batman, and we're getting Supergirl, Green Lantern stuff. These are such like well-known names and superheroes, so it's kind of hard to not have other things coming out about them at the same time as others.
I mean, it's not hard because like James Gunn could just be like, nah, like you can't make your movie because we're doing ours. But he went up to Matt Reeves and he was just like, we love what you're doing. You're doing a great thing with Batman. We're going to be doing our own Batman, but that doesn't mean we both can't coexist.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you can have your own respective universe. It's just not going to be a part of my universe, but it's like, it's still,
and I think that's probably
they
how
can
Matt
both
Reeves
be great.
would want it.
Because like that Batman, as much as people want it to, wouldn't click into a big fantastical universe.
I don't
it's
think.
not going.
Yeah,
to.
no, it's very much its own.
And if
thing.
it did, it wouldn't be what it is now.
No.
So I don't know.
Like I feel like the aspects about the Batman that people loved, if it were transferred into that universe, I think like a lot of the charm that it has for some people would go down because it's very grounded. Yeah. And I feel like this one is about to be way less grounded than all the other Batman movies, which I'm excited for.
Yeah, me too.
But
I'm very excited for it actually.
But
you want to do PvP?
Yeah, sure.
Right, sweet.
All right. So again, horror movies, and this is going to be sort of like a bracket.
Yep.
Mini bracket. We've got 8 selections as per usual. And I'm going to grab a drink real quick.
All right. Let's go.
All right. We are starting off with Evil Dead.
Ooh. And a lot of these I probably will have never seen.
Really?
I haven't seen especially the specific ones.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
This one is one of the most popular horror posters of all time.
Okay, what's it up against?
It is up against... Come on. Alien.
Ooh, I know that there's some history with this one being kind of crafted with some homemade stuff.
This is a brownie.
That's a brownie?
And this is a chicken egg.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's how practical they were back then. They just took a brownie, got a chicken egg, decorated it a little bit.
I'm going to give it to Alien.
Alien?
Yeah. Alien.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Let me
just because of the craftsmanship.
Yeah. Now this next one is probably one of my top 5 posters of all time for me.
It's gonna be trash.
The Thing.
Oh no, that's a sick poster. Yeah, that's sick.
Okay,
I've seen that one.
Yeah, and it's going up against Nightmare on Elm Street.
Ooh, that's kind of hard.
That's hard, right? These are 2 really good posters.
No, that poster is hard.
This is the main poster.
Oh wow.
With the creepy nightmare face right there.
I'm giving it to that one.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
That one.
See, for me, it's easily going to The Thing.
The Thing is a very good.
I can see the argument for this one though, for sure. I'm not mad at that choice. Okay, next up, we got Saw.
Ooh, classic.
Okay. Yeah. Going up against. Oof, this is a classic, so it's kind of hard to beat. Halloween.
I gotta give it to Halloween. Yeah, that's so iconic.
Yeah,
man.
That one kind of.
And I really like the Saw one too.
Do you see what I mean? Horror posters are horror posters. They've made some really good.
I think it's just because of how iconic they are.
Yeah, especially. All right, so getting rid of that one. Next up, we have this one for The Conjuring.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with that one.
Yeah. I think that's the one. This is close to the one that I have up right now. So yeah, and I really like it, especially especially from
Annabelle's
the scene. The scene it's referencing.
Yeah,
that for me, The Conjuring is the first Conjuring movie is probably one of the scariest movies that I've ever seen.
Really?
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. But I was gonna we haven't talked about The Conjuring.
We haven't talked about it too much. We have seen it.
But Yeah, no,
I like them. I don't think I've officially rated them.
The first Conjuring movies. The first Conjuring movie is one of my favorite horror movies of all time,
and I really like the third one.
That's kind of a hot take. I
like The Devil Made Me Do It a lot.
Which I kind of agree with. I like.
That's a really good one.
I think it's slept on a little bit.
I
don't think it's like as good as the first one or even the second one.
Yeah,
but I think it's good. I think it's a really solid movie. Okay. So this Conjuring one, is going up against Carrie.
Ooh, I like that poster.
This poster is one of my favorite ones. It's actually kind of close to the steelbook that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give it to Carrie, actually.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd probably go the same way.
I like how that poster is like framed. Like I don't know.
Also, I like
the color.
Carrie is also one of my favorite horror movies, by the way.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen that one.
I thought I heard you say you had seen it.
I might have
like a while ago or something.
Yeah, if I did it, I don't really remember that one.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna hate this.
What?
This is the semifinals.
No, it's semifinals. Okay.
Alien.
Yeah. Is it versus
Nightmare on Elm Street?
Ooh.
Right.
I got to give it to Nightmare on Elm Street.
You got to give it to Nightmare on
Elm
Street. Really?
Yeah.
All right. See, horror has so many good posters, so I'm like, I have no problem with how any of this.
Just the Nightmare on Elm Street is just like so. I just love.
So you're getting rid of Alien.
Yeah, I just love. I don't even know. It's like it's something about the colors and like the vintage look to it. It's like so awesome.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Halloween versus Carrie.
Oh.
Two very good posters. Very good posters.
I'm gonna go Carrie.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think it's a little more up to date. It's a little the icon level of a poster gets it very far, but at a certain point you have to give it to like sometimes you have to look outside the box of that.
Yeah.
And just give it to the better poster, and I think that's what we have to do here.
Nightmare on Elm Street versus Carrie, the final.
Wow.
I feel like it's a pretty good final.
Go back to the Nightmare on Elm Street. That's such a good poster, man.
That is a good poster.
And like even like the wording like at the bottom, like, dude, why is it so clean?
Yeah. The posters back in the day they had
It's that one. Nightmare on Elm Street wins this PvP.
Yeah,
wow.
That's fair.
And one day we should do a winners bracket for PvP. Like all the winners against
Yeah, for sure. We'll have to do 8 PvPs. But
yeah. Well, we already done like 3. 4?
I think this is our 3rd one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're almost halfway there.
Shout out to Nightmare on Elm Street.
Once we get to 8 PvPs though, I will do that.
Sure.
As like a special.
Oh yeah. And if you made it this far, make sure to like the video.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think so, and we're 41 minutes in.
Oh, you want to just end it here then?
We can. Do you have anything more that you want to talk about?
I don't really have anything else.
All right, cool. Short little episode then.
Hey, I'm here for a short episode sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, shout out to Nightmare on Elm Street for winning that PvP.
Good poster.
It's a really good poster.
Yeah, and I've kind of liked the headsets.
Oh yeah, no, the headsets. I think it's kind of cool.
It's kept me, I think, a little bit more like on task.
Yeah,
a little bit. It like keeps me focused.
Yeah, I do like it a lot.
Yeah,
like I said, it feels like it's like a Discord call, but in real life.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was fun. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Make sure to subscribe and like the video if you made it this far, and follow us on our socials. Oh, shout out to Natalie, my girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's taking over the like socials right now.
Yeah, and
TikTok,
doing a great
Instagram.
job.
Yeah, she's doing an outstanding job. She's the one editing the clips now, and that's going to help me and Will post more of our own like social videos too.
I'm actually planning one right now.
Yeah.
That video will probably be out before this one.
Yeah,
for sure,
probably.
But
that's what the Harry Potter,
Harry Potter one, yeah.
And I think I'm going to make some related to the Teen Titans and the DCU.
Okay,
so that's all I have right now. But just be on the lookout for any of our solo videos, like before and after this comes out, because we're going to be doing a lot more of them. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So, thank you for watching. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time with us, and we will catch you next episode for episode 8.
Hell yeah.
See y'all later.
Still doesn't feel real saying episode 8 in like 7.
No, it doesn't.
8 weeks that's going to be great. That's almost 2 months.
I know.
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
All right. See y'all.
Yep. See ya.